Let's be friends.
Have you not?
And here we go.
And here we go indeed. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ambassadorial Wing and another 80s night watch party. Hope y'all are having a wonderful evening. And glad to be back with y'all here live on the Ambassadorial Wing. And we've already got several people in here for this. The Dream Team. Dream Team is good to see you. Already got a couple of friends. You know them. You love them. Miss AVP, Alicia Victoria Parker, and her better half, Mr. Jack Beers. I'll be bringing them in here in just a minute and everything so we can get this show on the road, quite literally. But a few pieces of housekeeping as always. With these watch-alongs, I have included the stream link in the chat to your left, my right. So if you want to join me and everybody else that's here tonight for the watch-along, you can. And also, once you are in here, you can... the link for the movie, for the watch-along itself, is in the private chat. So you just hit that link once you're in here, and you can watch along with me and everybody else. But... make sure you smash that like button. You share this out with all your friends, especially friends who are fans of 80s cinema. And tonight, we're revisiting in preparation for the release of the much-awaited sequel to Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. We're revisiting Beetlejuice, the first. So, with all that being said, let's get everybody else in here and let's get this party started. Alicia, Jack, good to see you both. Appreciate you all being here once again. Hope y'all are doing well.
You got lucky there. You didn't say the words 3 times consecutively, so that's good.
Well, I
goes
could.
with the most.
I could. It will say it twice. Especially if he's very, very nice.
Yes.
Beetlejuice, the ghost with the most. So, all right. Everybody, let's get this party started. You got your popcorn, you got your drinks, you got your snacks, you got your adult beverage, whatever works for you. And to my most esteemed colleague and very, very good friend, Mr. LDG, if you would do be so kind, sir. And give me 1 second to get myself in there. There we go. And come on, baby. Hit it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Come we won't go home.
Later, bud. Have a good night. LDG told me to tell everybody that he says hi.
Hi, LDG.
Hi, LDG.
No.
Daylight coming, we wanna go home.
Me want to go home.
Do.
Alec Baldwin, before he was a scumbag. Gina Davis.
She's a
When she had a career.
Jeffrey Jones went before all that stuff.
And the daughter of one of the great ladies of the silver screen, Catherine O'Hara, daughter of Maureen O'Hara.
Yes. And Winona Ryder.
And of course, Robert Goulet, Dick Cavett, Glenn Shattuck, and Annie McEnroe. And Michael Keaton as the ghost with the most.
So this is a real town in, where was it? Vermont.
But it takes place in
really?
Connecticut.
Yeah. The house is fake, but the town is real.
Yes.
Of course, we don't know this, but this is actually a model.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is the model.
Yeah. Production designer Bo Welch, who would later go on to direct the disaster known as Cat in the Hat.
We don't speak of that one.
I love this music. And by the way,
Yes.
Danny Elfman, who does the music,
Mm-hmm.
like he is so good.
Yes, he is.
And this is my signature that I got from him.
Oh, dude, nice. Very,
Yes.
very, 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 very nice.
Yes.
Yes, we
And
bet
directed
for
by
that.
the man, Mr. Tim Burton.
Yes.
And there's our first clue that it was always a model.
I love that.
Yes,
Because
the hand.
it's such a good model that you don't realize that it is a model until you see the spider.
It's so detailed too.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you have your own hardware store and you have a lot of free time and the tools to do the work
space.
properly.
The
Yeah,
space
that
suit,
too.
Yes.
He just
Bye,
throws a
spider.
Damn, that spider's gonna fall 2 stories, 3 stories.
Oh, make sure you
It
don't
might
turn
survive.
into Spider-Man.
It could survive.
Yeah, it could.
Hi,
It's gonna fall on
Gina.
grass, so
Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
gee, Alec Baldwin was so thin.
I know. He looks like Harold Ramis here.
He does. By the way, we just bought Analyze This, which Harold Ramis
Oh,
directed.
cool. Good movie.
Mm-hmm. Whoop!
Yep.
We got Casablanca too on DVD. It was still sealed at the too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Goodwill. Got some good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, these
it's good.
two. Oh, somebody's all frisky.
Well, hey, it's their vacation.
True.
Well, better time to have some nookie.
But they got interrupted.
Yeah.
Of course.
This lady keeps wanting to sell the property.
Yeah.
Please
His,
buy
her
this.
own
Please,
her own sister.
please.
And you might be asking yourself, ladies and gentlemen, why, Ambassador, are you watching this movie in August? It's not even close to Halloween, Will, because, as I said earlier, Beetlejuice comes out next month.
That's
Yes.
true. Next week, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is the Halloween season.
Yes.
In my
Yeah,
in
it's
my
getting
opinion,
there.
in my
It's
opinion, the
getting there.
Halloween season gets started in August.
Yes, it does.
For retail, yes. I know this because, well, I used to work retail.
Jack likes to set up early though. Our display window too.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
I already
We've been
got
having fun
that.
doing
I already got
Oh,
my
gee.
pet one out.
Such a supportive sister. You don't have any children.
Right.
Jeez.
It's so she's either trying to get her to have children or get her to sell the house. I think she actually wants her to get children.
Maybe.
That's a typical Southern thing, even though they're in the North, though. Saying, like, I want to have children. What's wrong with y'all?
And of course, he's listening to Harry Belafonte.
Yep. May he rest in peace, Harry Belafonte.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Ah, nice grandfather clock, even though it doesn't look like a typical one.
And I won't lie, I love that house.
Yeah. So that's
can't
not
wait
a
to see
real
it.
house.
Mhm.
That's a facade.
Either way, it's a nice looking house. It's a nice facade.
No, it is.
I
it
can't
is.
wait to
And
see.
then,
Go ahead, Jack.
I'm sorry. I was going to say they
Okay.
actually rebuilt it for the second movie. They
Oh, did
rebuilt the
they?
Facade, and they did new shots and everything. And then
Oh, cool.
sadly, once it was done, they tore it down again.
Oh, for heaven's sakes! They should just
Gee.
leave it. Make it a tourist attraction. Come visit
I
the
know, right?
facade of the House of Beetlejuice. Hey, somebody could, if they've got the money, they should go in
That-
and make it look like the house from the movie, either the first one or the new one. And
Yeah.
people could go in, take a tour, get your picture taken, all sorts of stuff. Make a nice tourist attraction for the town.
That little town, if it can afford to build a house like that, sure. But it is a kind of a poor town. It looks like.
Yeah, it's out in the middle of nowhere, practically.
And then who's going to run the house?
Mm-hmm.
Could be anybody.
True.
That's true. I'm sure people would do that.
Maybe make it a film movie museum.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Nah, those are dying breed hardware stores. You don't see that many of them now. Oh, that was my mom's dentist's last name, Maitland.
If I remember correctly, this bridge is actually still in the town, but it's cut in half. They
Yes.
rebuilt the bridge for the second movie.
Oh.
That's a trademark for New England towns, too, the covered bridges. You don't see them anywhere else.
Hmm. There's a few
Ooh.
near where we live, where me and Ambassador live. There's a few.
Okay. Oh, that poor dog. Oh.
Don't
I'm
do
not
it.
worried about the
Don't
dog.
do it. Don't do it. No.
No! Nope, there they go.
So in the original script, that death was supposed to be like a lot more violent and agonizing.
Yes.
Yeah, but it would kind of it will wreck the tone for the movie. I mean, yeah, it's sad, but at the same time, you
Yeah.
don't want to overdo it.
This is a Tim Burton film.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Exactly.
Before the creepy side came completely out.
Well, Burton's always been a little oddball, but you know what? That's okay. That's
Oh.
part of his charm.
Oh no, I mean like this is the guy who got fired from Disney for making Frankenweenie, only to make Batman, and then they had to come back and be like, "We're sorry," so that they can make Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. Of course, he was just a producer on Nightmare Before Christmas. He wasn't director.
Because he had obligations directing Batman
Yeah.
Returns, which I
Yeah.
heard
Yeah.
was really good with the kids.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
They're
Batman
pretty
Returns, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
So good for the
surprisingly clean
kids.
For an accident.
I mean, it was kind of funny. He got fired from Disney for making stuff that was too dark for kids. And then Warner Brothers, when he got famous, just let him make stuff that was too dark for kids.
Crazy. Oop.
They're just figuring out that they're dead.
I think so. Oh. No reflection. Either that or they turn into vampires.
Children of the Night.
Oh.
So that book is
Ooh.
so that book,
And
the
we'll-
actual prop, is being auctioned off.
Yes, it is.
really?
Yeah, there's
Wow.
what was it called? Prophouse.com or something like that.
Something
Adam
like that.
Savage does a lot of videos with them, and yeah, that. So that's an actual completely different book, and what they did was they put they taped a different cover onto it.
Yep. And in Spirit Halloween, you can see a replica of that as a
Mhm.
handbag kind of thing that women can buy for a costume.
Right.
Oh.
Which means like cereal instructions.
You knew there was so much red tape in the afterlife.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it simple. Oh my goodness, y'all gonna start a fire with all those candles, bro.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
I see. The first reference to him.
That's supposed to be how the movie was supposed to be spelled, but they renamed it. They respelled it the way it is because they didn't want to. They didn't want to
Market
confuse
it.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Like.
Oh, there's our
Yep.
first reference to him. Please welcome to Valence. Oh my god, her face! She looks so terrified.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder who took the picture.
Really, they're doing their funeral.
Oh man.
How did he make the customized Adam and Barbara? Anyway,
He might have had some stuff already from maybe a wedding or something like that, and
That's
redid it.
possible.
I guess so.
He looks like Bill Pullman from when he was in Casper. He reminds me of that.
Oh yeah, he kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the flannel shirt.
Yeah, and the hair, that glasses.
Hmm. Before he got fat.
True. We
Jane,
have to
no,
celebrate
here-
out Independence Day. Jane can hear you, but she can't answer you. She can only go, woo!
Oh,
That's true.
yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they don't got to worry about bills or taxes.
No, they just got to be worried about a weirdo family moving into their home.
Oh, they
Right.
got a bunch of cows in their yard.
Mm.
There's an area not too far from here that's surrounded by goats.
Yeah,
Ouch!
Ow!
Ouch! Town population, you, ma'am.
He took over the whole bed. Jeez. Oh!
What the hell?
Oh man.
and there she is,
And-
Catherine O'Hara.
Yep.
Lydia Dietz, yeah.
She looks so pale right now.
She kind of does, doesn't she?
Mm,
Yeah, right. She just screams homemaker.
right.
She looks so different from Home Alone here.
Yeah.
Except for the hair. But
Yeah.
but I think she really kept that hair for, out of respect for her mom.
Yeah.
You know, because Merino hair was really known for her very vibrant red hair.
Yes,
Mhm.
she was.
Not to mention her ability as an actress.
Yeah, because her mother was Irish.
Well, O'Hara. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Winona. It looks like she's got a
Nice.
watermelon.
And that dude's just like, I don't care, lady. I'm just paid to
Right.
do a job.
He looks like the poor guy that was at our grocery store at the Walmart trying to push cart. Poor guy.
I felt so bad for him. They had this old man pushing carts at Walmart today. That was sad.
Yes, it was so hot out there, and he had to push all the. Oh.
Hey, look, it's Otho,
Mm,
Mr. Fat Ass.
I can't remember his real name. I know he's passed.
Yeah, I won't lie. It's sad that he passed away, but still, the character he played in this movie was a fat ass and an annoying
Oh
one.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, totally. But I do like what happens. I mean, what happens to him is they
Oh yeah,
strip-
the baby blue leisure suit. Okay, fun fact from my personal life. May he rest in peace. Father Ambassador had a leisure suit that exact same color.
Oh,
Nice.
Very cool.
Well, it was the 70s.
True. Man, that wallpaper. Oh my god.
You know, the 70s weren't too far away back then.
That's
No,
true.
that's 10 years away from this. Yeah.
Now it's like 50
10
years
years
ago. It's
separated.
crazy.
Mhm.
Well, not to mention, he considers himself such a fashion expert. He's wearing a bolo tie, like a Western style bolo tie.
And yet he's in the East Coast.
Yeah, and he's wearing red boots or whatever.
Yeah. He's like, I'll make my own style. I wouldn't want to do that if I were you. That purple looks horrible.
I
Ugh.
know.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Read your mind. Ain't much to read.
Her
She takes her
eyes.
face off.
I love it.
Boo!
I have this barber keychain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's a nice
Okay.
bathtub. What are you complaining about, lady? Shut up.
Shut
That
your
is a
ugly
very
face.
nice bathroom.
Yes, it is.
Ugh, no. That looks more like blue than green.
So
Your
when they
hairline.
do that, that usually means they want to strike the wall, which means they want to get rid of it.
Oh my god.
They just don't see it.
It's almost like Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just the disappointment on her face. Fine, then make more bad sculpture.
She's not a very good artist.
I will take you with me.
They all roll their eyes in sync, like. Mm.
I will say we just watched a couple of the Beetlejuice cartoon episodes.
Oh, those were
And they-
great. I love those.
They get the look of the father exactly.
Yeah, they do. But the mother, they get all wrong.
The mother's a lot
Well.
wrong, but that's fine.
Oh my goodness. How do you guys not hear that? He's
Well,
got
they
some
didn't
heavy-
hear it, but they felt it. They felt it because she's like wind.
Right?
Yeah, she felt that heavy vibration, like.
I can't believe this is the guy who will one day make the live action Dumbo.
Oh,
Oh,
true.
Tim Burton?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I guess he after they fired him and then rehired him and then after he made them billions of dollars with Nightmare Before Christmas, they have a good relationship now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
Practical home.
Disney these days ain't doing so hot, but that's a subject. That's another talk for another time.
That's true. They've approached him for a sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas. He's like, no.
No,
Nope.
that doesn't need a sequel.
No,
Nope.
it does not. Leave
What
it
the
alone.
hell?
Maybe a prequel, but not a sequel.
You know how Disney is.
Yeah.
Ugh, trash
Stupid.
everything. And then bleed out money, and then wonder why they're losing money. Oh,
So in the cartoon, the world here where they're this is like a place that you can get banished to in the
Yeah.
cartoon
Okay.
if you misbehave in the Nether world
Huh.
I thought it was pronounced
Interesting.
Netherworld, but okay.
or Netherworld, Netherworld. I don't know. The way they pronounce it in the show is Netherworld. I just go with it.
I've always heard nether, but I guess either could be right.
Either one, doesn't matter.
Worms!
Reminds me of
I,
the
lo-
worms
I
in
love
Dune.
the stop motion.
Yep.
Oh,
Now the
jeez.
question is, will they do stop motion for the new movie?
I heard that they do. So
Oh, do
That'd
they?
be cool.
Okay, good. No, really, good.
You're like, get back in there, get back in there. Oh, that dates it. The corded phones. You can't find those very often now.
corded phone. That's true. That's
Oh, jeez. What did you do to your hair?
it looks like she put a pair of gloves on it.
Right? She went,
Glove
oh, jeez. Oh, Lydia,
Lydia-
you look like you went to came to a funeral and you just died, or her husband just died.
fingers. Right.
One big black room.
So I think she has a husband in the next movie.
No, does she? Yeah, but isn't
Yeah.
she like some sort of paranormal investigator or something like that? Because that's what the vibe I got from the
Or she's
trailer
got a
where she.
paranormal. She got like a YouTube channel or something like that, like some sort of paranormal.
Something like
Yeah.
That
Well, that
she-
makes sense considering all of her experience with the paranormal. So that
Yeah.
that's
But yeah, so I do like that they actually got Jenna Ortega to be her daughter because it just
Yeah, me
makes
too. Yeah,
I
it's perfect. It was
mean
good casting.
perfect casting. And
Yeah.
then she did such a good job with Wednesday. Like I saw it right
Oh,
away.
Wednesday was so damn good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for season 2, and I can't wait for season 2 of Sandman. I
Same.
love that show. Yeah.
North American Movers. They're not a too bad company.
No, but even back in the '80s, they were a good company. I think they might still be around.
They are, but they charge too much.
Oh, good. Well,
Well,
everybody does nowadays.
Unfortunately.
that's their prerogative if they've been around for that long and they're that good.
Yeah.
She got a chef jacket on. Oh my god.
What's up with her head?
She just woke up. I think.
Oh yeah, doesn't that bust through the wall?
I think so.
No,
Yeah.
no, but it almost collapses on her and kills her.
Right.
Oh.
I know for the original script, Beetlejuice wanted to kill the Deets and have sex with Lydia, and they changed that whole concept to where he wants
to
to
just marry her so he can get out.
Marry her, and then also just scare the Deets out.
Yeah, but the cartoon he says that she's his best friend kind of thing.
And then in the cartoon they changed it to where like they're best friends and the parents are just oblivious. Yeah.
And the Maitlands aren't around anymore.
No.
No.
But honestly,
I don't think they're around for the second either.
I seriously doubt
there
it.
Goes.
Yeah, bust out a window. That's right.
He's like, sorry, not sorry.
This is my art, and it is dangerous.
Lydia's like, click, click.
She's like, what?
That's cool. Like the way they did that reminds me of those unsolved mystery alien episodes where they show those like photos that this could be a ghost, and then they make the little sound effect as they show the picture. That wee.
The matching mother-daughter outfits of the 80s.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, they were family. I was devastated. Yeah, not so devastated that you could sell their house after they died, you leech.
I know.
I know.
She couldn't wait to sell the house.
She was ready for that money.
You decorated that house? Rip it all out. Go to town, Mrs. Dietz.
Oop.
Tear down every square inch of that ghastly wallpaper.
I know.
Here he is.
The old school TVs. There he is.
Lead him.
Bio exorcist. Looks like AstroTurf. Free. We get it. It's free.
Anything you want me to eat, I'll spoil it. Anything you want me to spoil. No.
And of course, Tim Burton, Michael Keaton, and Danny Elfman went on to make 1989 Batman. Batmania.
Yep. The following year, yes.
Yep. Oh, man, that movie.
Not the most comic accurate Batman, but still. One of
It
the
was a
best
good
Batman
Batman.
movies.
Better than
Considering
the
what
Clooney
they
one.
had not to run it down, but considering what they had before with Adam West was definitely an upgrade.
We've been watching that, and we've actually watched the serials,
Yeah.
Yes, from
in
the
the 40s.
1943. Yeah,
which was
Oh, okay.
very cheesy and racist.
very.
Oh, lovely. Cheesy and racist.
Yep, because half the time he's calling him by his real name. I'm like, dude, don't be doing that.
Robin's basically calling Batman Bruce all the time.
He's like, Bruce, are you okay?
And for those of you that might be watching along at home, they are about to go into the afterlife
Yes.
to meet Juno, the caseworker. They just drew the door.
And this is the first time you see the afterlife in this, and you realize that it's basically a social security office.
No. Better. Jack, I can one-up you. DMV.
Oh,
Yes,
the DMV.
exactly. Oh, the
There you
East
go.
Coast. Yes.
DMV. That's a good one.
Yes, it is. The DMV. Yes. East Coast edition. Oh my God! Why is he wearing a Christmassy sweater? Jeez.
I guess it's Christmas time.
No, I don't think so.
Ooh,
So he likes the bird
no
watch.
idea.
Oh, he's got the National
Yeah.
Geographics up there. A whole bunch of them. I see.
Of course, from what we have learned, Mr. Jones didn't like to just watch birds,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
And that's why he's not in the sequel.
No, he dies. At least I'm assuming that's his funeral.
Ew.
I would die.
He's a peeping Tom.
Right. That's from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Now, see, I can't see that seat the same way anymore.
Sorry.
Yep.
That guy got bit by a shark. She got sawed in half.
Yeah, literally.
Why should look like Chardonnay?
Chardonnay's my older daughter. He got choked on with a
He
bone.
choked on an all-you-can-eat.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a little too much to eat. Oh my God, the phone book
Although I
type of
won't lie,
dictionary.
I love the marketing with the poster because it's the tape
Yes.
and
was well
it's the
done.
date, the release date.
That was well done, how they did that.
Ah.
Look at her. She's just like, I love how colorful she is.
Yes. Pink hair Tinkerbell.
Miss Argentina.
Oh, I'd love to know what happened to her.
Well,
I remember
she,
what happened to her. She cut herself.
She committed suicide.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because remember what they say, if you...
So yeah, if you
if you-
commit suicide in the real life or whatever, you become a caseworker in the afterlife.
That's right.
Well, you get a government job in the afterlife, essentially.
Exactly. Which honestly, I have one, and it's not that bad. It's boring, but like boring is good sometimes.
Money, it
That's
pays the
true.
bills.
It pays the bills.
Well, you don't have bills in the afterlife. You're just working. You don't get to
that's
rest or whatever.
Oh, that's a good point.
Good
Oh my
point,
god! Imagine
Ambassador.
just doing that forever with no pay. Oh, my
Oh.
god, that is torture. You're right.
That
That's
literally would be hell.
that's like hell. Yeah, that is hell.
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, poor Lydia. She's like, what's going on up here?
So that book there is some wear and tear to it, but it's still pretty tangible. the actual
Yes.
prop. I wonder how he died.
Oh, I think he fell asleep
Uh,
smoking. That's why you don't smoke when you're sleeping, kids.
Yep. And that poor guy got his head shrunk by a head shrinker.
His
And now
eyes
he
look-
works for Beetlejuice.
I was gonna say now he's a Beetlejuice employee or something like that.
Yeah. Apparently,
He's a minion of his.
Beetlejuice is now running the afterlife.
He's got a shotgun too, I see. So that's where Brown Shotgun went to.
Oh, Brown. Okay. Yeah. I have to provide context, otherwise you won't know what she's talking about. This is Brown. It's a character we created.
Oh, okay. Now, here's the thing I can't figure out. Why would you want to deliberately get yourself run over?
I don't know. He makes me think of Alan Rickman and Galaxy Quest.
I mean, yeah. I can't. Oh, that's so cool how they do that with the skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Bones. How you
I know.
doing?
Or we have a skeleton called Bones.
I think I've seen Bones before.
Yeah, I got to pull him back out.
I feel a little flat. That's because you are flat. And the file pile. No file cabinet, just a file pile.
Right.
Yep.
But yeah, we always see.
And that guy hung himself.
Yep. But
I
yeah.
love how this floor matches his shirt.
Yes, it does.
He kind of does, doesn't it?
It's an optical illusion of sorts.
Yeah.
So this is like the dead of the dead. When the
Exercise
dead's out.
ghost.
Lost souls.
Ooh. His eye looks so bloodshot.
I feel like someone's going to end up there at the end of the second Beetlejuice movie.
Probably. Or someone's gonna come from there.
Or maybe come from, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And welcome home.
It's been 3 months.
It's been 84 years.
Nice
the
one,
meme.
Alicia. Nice one. Very nice one.
Yes.
Thank you. Titanic reference in case you folks didn't know who are watching with us. Jeez, Jack!
Yeah, 3 months.
Oh, this
See,
library, sweet lady.
You see how much she aged in 3 months?
Oh, the sweet lady.
No. Heck, you're dead.
Get over it. Oh, jeez, that picture on the wall.
It's like, what the hell?
What is it with the afterlife in Italy? I don't get it. Is it because they yell? Is it because of the Vatican?
Might because of the Godfathers. With the mafia.
That's possible, too.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Well, then give them 10 pointers. You're such an expert, sweetheart.
Right.
She's one of those. She reminds me of my science teacher in 7th grade.
Aww.
It's like you should know this shit. The book is right there. You should know this shit. And it's like, well, I don't understand everything in the book. Well, that's not my problem.
Look in the book anyway. It's in there. Don't question my authority.
It doesn't work well with others. You don't work with anybody. You're no help at all.
Fine.
Oh, jeez. All that smoke's coming out of her neck.
think of it like this. This is where they don't really explain it, but he does work in the afterlife, and he takes over that area. Beetlejuice apparently committed suicide. If that's when he in his real life,
or he decides to change the rules and he gets a higher up job. It's possible too.
Or he bribes somebody.
But if he
You
was
don't,
originally her
because
assistant,
she's
that means-
useless.
Oh, there she
Let
goes.
me be blunt. Juno is useless. I like the actress who plays her. And I like the concept of the idea, but she's basically useless.
Yes, she is.
And then they keep having to try and figure it out for themselves. And because they can't, they eventually turn to Beetlejuice.
And you know what? I necessarily don't blame them.
Me neither, to be honest.
When all else fails, go to somebody that can help.
Yeah, and it's actually willing to help.
And I mean, like he actually
his motives may not be the best, but at least he's willing to actually help you.
He provided results. I'm like,
Yep.
He may have realized, let's learn to cohabitate.
I was able to pick this up last year at a Halloween store, and it's
nice, Jack.
Yes, it's the grave. It's the grave site. Yeah.
Yeah. Here lies Beetlejuice.
I plan on buying the character and having the character standing next to it. Yeah.
Very nice.
I heard NECA has a character.
We'll be looking for that.
I'll keep an eye out for you too. If I, it's Robert Goulet, everybody.
Yes, an excellent singer. Rest in peace, dude.
Yes.
He was also the singing voice for Mikey in Recess.
He was also had a cameo in Scrooged.
Yep.
A Robert Goulet Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Robert Goulet Cajun Christmas. Something like that.
Yeah, he was an excellent Canadian singer. Something's got his attention.
You're a putz.
Card catalogs.
Yep.
Oh, God. Jeez.
We're ghosts.
Ooh, you need to pay your taxes.
Those are $300 sheets?
Apparently. I was like, what the hell?
Those are ugly ass sheets for $300.
Get your money back, jeez.
Yeah.
She must have custom made them herself for the $300.
There's no way that's worth $300. She got cheated.
I love that. Woo! Just the cheesy way they try to.
He's like, and poor Lydia's like, how does he stand that woman?
Lydia's got the $300 sheets, not them.
Oh, right, Lydia. I was going to say.
Oh, I'm a child, for God's sakes.
Yeah, she's supposed to be between 13 and 16.
Yes.
What's she doing with the Sound of Music sheets? Jeez. Oh my God. Oh, they fell asleep watching.
And they and she thinks it's the TV.
Come on, you're watching wrestling, lady. That's not that. You don't.
Not to mention her lipstick is smeared.
I know. Who's been kissing her in her sleep?
Oh no.
Oh, Lydia. Don't go there, baby. Don't go there.
I miss those old Polaroids. We need to buy another Polaroid camera.
Yeah,
you know,
you can
the
find
Polaroid
them.
cameras are $100, but the film is like 10 things of film for
like
$30
$80.
No,
I
like
thought it was
$30-$40. It's expensive.
Yeah, because people do it for art now, which actually I think is cool.
That is cool, but it's just, oh my God, it's so expensive.
Yeah. Might as well just do the 10 type photo like we did.
Are you
Tintype
guys
was even
living
more
dead
expensive.
under there?
The tintype was fun.
That was
Living
fun.
Dead, it's a movie.
Oh, she can see him. Lydia, you're so pale, baby girl. Aw.
Because she's strange and unusual.
Oh yeah, I know she is.
Hey, kitty.
Say hi, Annie. Annie girl. Hey there. Daddy's girl. It's okay.
So strange and unusual.
Usual.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's why we got.
You look like a regular girl to me.
But her eyes look so bloodshot here.
Regular girls lately.
Oh, Lydia, your eyes are so bloodshot looking almost.
Those are the whitest eyes I've seen, to be honest.
They have a lot of color on their faces for dead people. She makes me think of Kevin Smith's daughter, Harley, right here.
A little bit, yeah.
Harley Quinn, yeah, you know, Harley Quinn Smith could probably pull this role off.
Yes, she could. When she was younger,
Yeah.
definitely, if they were to ever redo this, but I hope they never do. But
No, they should
No.
never. I'm just
Now
saying,
that they're doing a sequel, they will never redo this movie.
No, exactly.
no,
It
let's
took them
thank
35
goodness.
years to do it, so yeah.
Although I will say, I am hesitantly optimistic about them redoing Highlander with Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
I am hesitantly optimistic because they got Henry Cavill and they got the director for the John Wick movie.
There can
So
only be one.
that's true. There can only be one, but you know what? Unfortunately, the Highlander franchise has had some hits and misses. The first movie was really good. The TV show was good, but beyond that, ouch.
What is she making?
Hell if I know.
Doesn't
Oh
look
my
very
God.
appetizing.
It's like it's like they didn't even have a cook in there. They just put a bunch of food, random food.
It just said,
Yeah,
"Cut
that's an
this up."
artichoke and some cauliflower and heaven only knows what else.
It's a hodgepodge of food, that's for sure.
Beetlemeyer.
Keep saying the names wrong.
Oh, here he comes.
Here we go.
The lights are
The
flickering.
little nudie bar, I think, right? No,
No,
not yet.
that's later. That's
That's
later.
Yeah, right now it's just the grave.
He comes out of the
Oh, she
darkness.
can say it one more time.
Beetlejuice.
Jeez.
I love this transition.
Wonderful.
Seamless
Yes.
as hell.
It was very
Yes.
seamless.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Here lies Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Watch your step, y'all. Oh,
You
there
dig.
You right?
It goes. Yes.
So the original writers of this script, they were surprised at how people took Beetlejuice and linked it to the star Beetlejuice, and it was like, well, you spelt it exactly like the star.
Hmm. Yeah.
And you were going to use it in that fashion, but you changed your mind just for marketing reasons.
Yeah.
By the way, I love the layers of foam and
yeah.
cardboard.
Same.
That's wonderful.
Nice detailing.
Yes.
We'll have to. He's going to come to you.
Yes, you will. Ah, yes.
Babs.
Ooh.
You don't have to, but you picked me. I guess you.
Yeah, I can't picture anyone else playing this part but Michael Keaton.
No, no one else can play this part.
Oh, she's like, oh my god, what is that in my hand? Ew!
The rat.
You know, so in live action, there's been lots of people who played Beetlejuice. In the cartoon, a different person played Beetlejuice with the voice and all that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have played Beetlejuice, but none of them have the caliber of Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Attend Julian. Essentially, like Craig. Time playing that. What's this about? And it's 10 times. Keeps getting funnier every time I see it. You're talking to a dead guy.
Now, what do you
What do you
think?
think? Think I'm qualified?
Oh,
Oh,
can I get
you
scared?
can, yeah.
And then he does the face that you never see.
Jag off.
He
Jag.
does the
But sure. Talk about it.
So there was never an actual face behind that. We are leaving now.
Oh my god!
We're wearing the same suit.
He did that on purpose.
Mm-mm.
Don't do that. You're not my husband. Stop
Squeezy,
it.
squeezy.
Don't get too touchy-feely.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they're saying that the sandworms are in Saturn. I would say maybe a moon in Saturn.
She looks so horrified.
He does that as a parlor prank in the cartoon.
Yeah. Actually, if I remember correctly, on the DVD copy that I have, there's actually like 2 or 3 episodes of the animated series.
Do they?
After the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
The same thing is true with Ghostbusters.
Yes, we have that
there's
one.
There's like 2 or 3 episodes from the real Ghostbusters animated series.
Yeah,
Um,
they linked directly to the movie.
Yep. And there's some of the Back to the Future one too.
Oh, there's your PG-13. You get one,
Yeah, you get one.
and they picked the perfect space for it.
And,
Just thought.
and also, like, remember, this turns out to be a kids' cartoon at some point. They
Yeah.
sold merchandise.
Yeah,
Nobody
lots
cared.
of,
Yep.
and it sold well, amazingly.
And then and then they made Batman Returns, and McDonald's they made a big deal about McDonald's selling. Oh well. Anyway,
yeah.
Oh my god, that looks so terrible.
Hey,
Little
I remember
Everybody-
living through that. I remember living through that.
Dick Cavett.
Yep. Crazy talk show host.
Civil servants.
That shrimp looks disgusting.
I can't wait for
I
this.
do like Otho's tie. I will admit, I like Otho's tie.
I mean, with the black, the red is beautiful on the black.
It looks great.
I mean, that's the same. That's the same as like you see
Yeah.
at the back. Yeah,
Yeah.
They use a red moon for that.
Yeah, it reminds me of your Batman tie.
I have a Batman tie. Yes.
Okay.
I'll save that for the Batman stream.
I'm gonna have to put that on the books because I definitely think I need to do a watch along for the first Batman at least.
I am your Batman expert.
I know you are, Jack.
And be there to.
I've got a couple, but I've got you, but there's a couple others. So yeah, definitely.
Jeez, that jacket looks awful.
I don't like the way. Yeah.
That looks more like a 70s one than an 80s.
I like her look though.
Catherine's, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, the hair looks
nice.
Here
we go.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Now we have a musical number.
Yay!
Yes. You're ready for the musical.
Oh, here we go.
Made
me wanna go home. Punch. It almost like they're doing the Macarena here.
Hey, Macarena.
That would only come out a couple years later.
Daylight come and hey, Macarena. Daylight come and
me wanna go home.
Oh, their butts sitting up there. Oh, so this part was supposed to be scary. This is what's supposed to scare them is when they. So that's the violent part where they're supposed to run out of the house, but it's so freaking hilarious.
It is. It's hilarious.
And they're celebrating. They think they're gonna run out, but no, it actually does the opposite. It makes them really interested in the house and in the ghosts.
Ooh, we want the house with the ghosts.
This house is haunted. We're keeping it and trying to monetize it somehow. Oh my god, that's what I did.
Pretty much.
That's literally what I did in The Sims. Anyway.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, sweetheart.
That's a long story. The Calypso.
Okay.
Gee, why do they have shower curtains in that corner?
I don't know why.
Catherine looks the best between those three, actually.
Oh, that's probably on purpose.
The one on her looks absolutely hideous in that color. Ugh.
Well, not to mention she looks hideous just in general. She's pasty, she's pale. She looks like she escaped from the netherworld.
I know, it's like something puked her out. Like, Beetlejuice went, blah!
Maybe also like some corpse-like.
Apparently so.
The one on her right looks not too bad, but still.
No. Well, if I remember, I think that's Robert Goulet's wife or girlfriend or whatever, his character.
I think so, yeah.
Oh no, wait a minute. It's Dick Cavett. Dick Cavett's girlfriend or wife or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maxie Dean didn't come for this trip. That's Robert Goulet's character.
Oh, Lydia, what did you do to your hair, girl?
I actually like her hair in this scene.
Looks like she put her head through a socket. No offense.
It works.
I mean, it is the 80s.
Yeah, remember, this is the 80s. Like, what, mid to late 80s, roughly?
1984.
88.
84, mid 80s.
88.
88.
Sorry, it is 88.
Yep,
Yeah,
1 year before
I
Batman.
was getting it confused with Ghostbusters.
That's
yeah,
okay.
because it's 3 years younger than me. Oh,
Really, the ghosts?
she is definitely a mom voice there. She sounds like Kevin's mom
It's
there.
locked.
Kevin,
Huh?
open this door.
They didn't hang themselves, they drowned.
Right? Oh, jeez.
Careful what you ask for, Mom.
All right.
Be careful, you might wake
The
up.
one
Wait,
question
wait.
I have in regards to Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
who's the dad of Lydia's daughter?
So I think the husband is. If you watch the trailer, I think
Mm-hmm.
he's the one. I think he's the one who's like, "Oh, you're just a figure of my imagination," and that's the one who.
Oh.
I think. I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll obviously we'll have to find out. We'll find out
Yeah.
when it comes
Yep.
out. So
Mhm.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
going to go see that sucker.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
It's
We're
it's
gonna go see
amazing.
this with some friends.
There's
Yeah, we're
actually two good movies coming out the month of my birthday: Beetlejuice, and Megaopolis.
Cool.
The
Yeah,
one
we
that's
got.
with Adam Driver. That actually looks promising. I
Yeah.
know there's been issues with Coppola and his antics on set, but the movie
Yeah.
itself actually looks decent. It looks
Okay.
interesting.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that 4:30 movie's coming out that year too, in September.
Oh yeah. That's a Kevin Smith film. Kevin Smith bought his own theater and then made a movie about his own theater in the 80s. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they want to turn this house into a ghost amusement park. He wants money.
Yep.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
here we go.
Gotta give him credit. He knows how to get results.
I mean, he's trying to scare them out of the house,
Yep.
Mhm.
and he's going as far as to like hurt them now. Like he falls down the stairs and shit. So that's a serious thing, you know.
Yes, it is.
I think he almost drops him down the stairs.
Almost.
Almost. If he would have, he could have killed him. Ooh. Oh, he did drop. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Damn. And I love that shadow. So Lydia thinks that it's the
Maitland's.
Maitlands that are doing it, but it's not.
No, they can't do that.
Uh oh.
Mm-mm. Oh.
So I have that figure, the one that
Oh. Yeah.
He's got the little spikes, which comes
Yeah.
with a Lydia.
Make my millennium.
Make my millennium. I'm surprised how easy it is to do a Beetlejuice laugh. It's basically a Freddy Krueger laugh, but with like a higher tone.
Yeah,
little
pretty
bit.
much.
Freddy Krueger is like ha 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 ha, ha, whereas Beetlejuice is ha 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 ha.
Dante's Inferno Room.
And he goes into his little titty bar.
Yep. Or brothel, whichever you prefer.
True.
Brothel's fine too. Brothel is an acceptable word.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Juno did.
But hey, how many times do you get the chance to say titty?
When I was doing my review last night with a couple buddies of mine of Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2, we were talking about the bar. We were talking about the bar and the very redneck-esque gentleman's club in Volume 2 that Bill's
Yes.
brother Bud works at.
Yes. Yes, they did. There's like a bunch of bone skeletons in the background that glow in the dark.
Yes.
Well, you didn't tell him that, sweetheart.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And then there's like a Neo. He survived.
And to the chat, Eastland Brookholder, it's been a while, Eastland. Good to see you. Says my sister hates my laugh. A bit like a machine gun. And Eastland, it's been a while. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
There's a few YouTube channels that I like to watch, but for some reason they have the most annoying laugh. Alicia knows what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
I don't want to name any names.
Name names, I don't care.
Awkward Ashley.
True.
Who?
There's
Her
a
YouTube-
YouTuber. Her name is Awkward Ashley.
Oh, okay.
She's wonderful and everything. It's just she has a very bad, awkward, annoying laugh.
Yeah, it is. We can see her
You-
tonsils and everything.
You
It's
can
like,
see
oh my
her.
God.
You can see her. The back of her throat undulating as she laughs.
Mhm.
That's how big of a mouth she has. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a little disturbing.
I don't want to be mean about it.
Also,
She's
you
actually
don't
nice.
know dick about the afterlife. You know less about the after. You know even less about the afterlife than you do
does.
about interior design.
But see, he's trying to sell that. Oh, he's the expert. Otho was like that bullshitter, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is a massive, massive BS artist.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, she's gonna try to commit.
I will say this and her role in Bram Stoker's Dracula, two of my favorite parts with her.
Oh, geez, her role. We got to watch that. I got to show that to Alicia too. I got to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about that role.
Oh, Alicia's ever seen Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Not that one, no. I've
Oh.
only seen
I
the-
can't wait to show her.
You're in for a treat.
We've
I love
been,
that.
We've been going through. We just went through the original Dracula.
Mhm.
We're going to be watching Dracula's Daughter next.
Well, next watch along next month, I'm actually doing two the week of my birthday because I'm taking a week's vacation, paid vacation. I'm going to be doing a watch along for two very cult classics from the vaults of of Disney, Tron and the Black Hole.
Okay.
Okay.
And then in October, I'm doing a watch along, if I remember correctly, for the original black and white Invisible Man with Claude Rains.
Ooh,
we
saw that
just
when we
watched that. I just showed her
Mhm.
that.
Good.
saw it.
That's a
And I-
great.
and
And we have the figure,
I have the figure.
too.
We have the figure.
Nice.
We can be there for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is where Barbara turns into the keychain I have here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, jeez. Bossy
But there,
lady, ain't you?
but there's still the problem of they can't be seen. I don't think we survived that crash.
You are utterly worthless as a caseworker.
She is, yeah. I see what your
You
point. Yeah,
do, you do
well,
exactly, dick.
she's a one. I mean, I'm glad they
Yeah.
got her in it, but yeah, she's completely useless.
She's utterly worthless.
She
Yeah.
needs to be fired.
I could make a better caseworker for the undead, or the
Oh
dead
my
in this
gosh.
case.
You could do it in your sleep, Ambassador.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
Local problems with internet here often, but not tonight. Well, Eastland, I am glad to see you. It's always good to see some old faces, some familiar faces. So,
Welcome.
I don't know if you're watching along with us or not, but we're at the part where Beetlejuice is trying to negotiate on how to get out with Lydia. So, I can't give you an exact timestamp because, well, with Cosme, you don't have an exact timestamp, unfortunately. But that's where we're at.
Oh, jeez, that curtain in behind him. Ew.
That's an
That's
ugly
true.
ass curtain.
It is.
Well, it is a brothel.
Good point.
and he has a freaking lawn chair there, too, that dates to the 80s, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird explanation.
Oh,
So he actually can't tell people his name.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a. I mean, it's a good. What do you call it? It's a good like blockade type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every demon should have like a.
Yeah, but
And
he's
his
not
good-
this. He's
What?
not a demon. He's just a really old undead guy who's accumulated a
You're
lot
right.
of ability.
You're right. He's no. So a demon is something like Freddy Krueger. Yeah, you're right. Beetlejuice is just a ghost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's a very,
he's a spirit.
but he's a very powerful ghost.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
Beetle breakfast. I mean, he can do what Beetle. He can do what Freddy Krueger can only dream of doing. He could do that shit in real life.
True.
Yep.
More polite than some caseworkers, if not incompetent or helpful. Stupid handbook for the newly dead. Yeah, that handbook is completely worthless.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Except for when it actually it
Does
gets
something?
sold. No, when it gets sold at auction. That prop I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
The prop is actually at this point, if you look it up, it's being auctioned off very soon, if not already. There's a Adam Savage has a video on that. If you want to look that up, sorry.
Oh, sure, you're fine. You're fine, Jack.
These masks almost look like the ones from Nightmare Before Christmas.
They could
mean,
have been. They could have been residents of Halloween Town.
Or inspired by it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Barb can perfectly transform back into her normal self. Adam has a little trouble.
Yeah.
No, kid. Oh. Mm. I will take care of this. Don't worry about it. Okay. This sneeze. Decon. Anybody remember Decon?
Ooh. She loves her dangly earrings.
I like Delia's hat.
Yes, it suits her. That band-aid almost blends into his forehead where I barely saw it until just now. I think she has a similar hat in the trailer Delia does.
She might. I'd have to rewatch the trailer.
Yeah, for the new one, I think so. Yeah, look, if not, it looks very similar.
Otho. Yeah.
Hi, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, they're hiding out.
And I can see your jacket, Jack.
Yes, I've had this all night.
I noticed. I saw you walking in the background a few times on Leash's cam.
Yes. Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah, I am a fan of Beetlejuice.
Well, obviously we all are.
He did it last year for Halloween, so that was good.
Yeah, this is part of my Halloween decoration from last year.
Nice.
Decoration costume.
Yeah, I was Emily from Corpse Bride, so we put them together. Gave them a happily ever after.
The idea was Beetlejuice couldn't marry Lydia. Corpse's Bride, Emily couldn't marry that. What's his name? Victor. So instead, Corpse Bride and Beetlejuice got together. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hold hands. And remember, you see, he has that red and black again. Otho.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just not a tie.
Yeah, no tie this time.
So
and I just got one question. I got one question. Why in the hell would they put the exorcism rites in the handbook for the recently deceased? Why in the hell would you put such a thing?
You know what? That's a good question.
They're obviously incompetent.
Makes no damn freaking sense.
But so, like, I love how surprised even Otho is. Otho is surprised. He's never done this before. And suddenly he's just reciting some stuff, and suddenly these ghosts come to life in the flesh. Like, actually, that's them in the flesh, apparently, if I remember. They're not alive, but they're in the flesh or something like that.
The ectoplasm. It works.
They're ectoplasm. That's a good point. Uh-oh.
And there goes Adam.
Mm-hmm. Her face is like, oh God.
Right. She's like, oh, another one. Yeah.
There's two of them.
Another cockroach or rat.
And I have to admit, the special effect makeup on Babs and Adam.
How they do this is good. So like good. It's a mixture of like early CG and and makeup. When you see his face start to change, that's CG. But then the next time you see him after that, that's a makeup change.
Mm-hmm.
See, he doesn't.
Yes.
But you can see like there's something happening to them, and Odo has no idea how to stop it.
Dumbass.
Because he doesn't know. He's not a fucking expert. Sorry,
he's not an expert at anything.
He's not an effing expert. I help him.
I love the way he sprawled out. Oh, Lydia, poor Lydia. She's like, I don't know what to do.
I mean, but she wants to save those people so bad.
She
They
does.
look like they're dying. I don't even know if they are, but yeah.
Wait, well, they are decomposing, where they're like drying
But I
up
mean,
and
like, whether or not they would have ended up in that other world, I don't know.
Well, the Lost Souls room, they might have.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think at this point, they are probably there
Or close to it, yeah.
for the next movie, yeah. It's showtime.
there we go. And
Yep.
Just gotta say it one more time.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
Yep.
I've always wanted to say that.
What was that? What was that? What was that? She's looking like, what the heck?
And there's the classic
And
music that everybody knows and loves.
That beautiful music.
Yes.
Welcome to Whitty River.
Ah, he's got a bat in his ears.
The
kinda
bat
thing.
ears, which, like, just the next year, he'll be Batman.
Exactly.
Step
That's what I'm
right
saying.
up,
Yeah.
test your strength.
Strength.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing in a way.
I mean, yeah, not on purpose, but yes. I'm pretty sure he just murked them.
Possibly.
They definitely got flattened.
Why will
Let's
not
get
do?
let's get flat.
Yeah, right.
Kids.
Here.
I like he does like a golf thing and they yeah.
Like Johnny.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Okay. And he. There we go. I don't know why he actually gave him a nice outfit and he got scared.
Yeah, but to Otho's fashion sense, no.
I see.
He did a risky business kind of thing there.
Isla Brooklyn, the eternal waiting room sounds horrible. It's like medical waiting rooms. Yes.
Yes, I agree. 100%. Oh, so here we go.
Yep.
And then this was actually my Halloween costume last year.
Yes, it
Was
was.
the
Oh,
wedding
the red
outfit.
ducks.
I have that, yeah.
Yep.
He
Aw.
was trying to say Beetlejuice.
Aw. And they're so dried up now, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Almost like a squirrel.
I love how they animated these
Stop
things.
motion.
I love how they, it's so well done. But then it's also like, oh my god, the size of those things. You remember how big they were? Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
She's once again she's stuck behind one of those things. Oh, and then the way they make that fireplace all just Tim Burton. You know,
Yeah.
Tim Burton's
And
main
the Justice
aesthetic.
of the Peace.
I would say Tim Burton's main aesthetic is this weird sense, this weird Frankenstein. If you watch like Frankenstein movies, and then you have that what do you call it? Just a weird aesthetic of that.
yeah. True.
No, Beetle.
She's a little nervous.
Poor Lydia. She's like, don't do that to me. See, if I was her, I would bite his hand.
Yeah, but he wouldn't matter to him because he probably wouldn't feel the pain.
True.
Oh, he pulled his teeth out.
Literally.
Oh.
That's my teeth.
Oh.
And you gotta
Okay.
admit, you gotta love the shoes.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't have the shoes.
Take a hike.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. And then I love when Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Zoop. Beetlejuice. Mother.
Oh,
And can I just say the teeth?
The ring.
The ring.
Oh no!
How can I
not the
forget the ring?
Here's a ring right here, dude. Oh gee. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He just
He
banished her
sent her
to
to
like
Saturn.
yeah. The neither world and Saturn.
Mm-mm. Oh gee. Lydia's like, what the heck? Ew.
Oh, shit.
Beetlejuice! Like, no! Oh, here we go!
Oh,
Here comes the cavalry.
Food.
Literally.
Yep. Nom nom nom. Like food.
Chinese food.
You see, Lydia just drops the bouquet in the
Yeah.
Yep.
like good riddance.
And now they can all see each other.
Yay.
And the guy goes away, the priest.
The justice of the peace just goes poof.
Be like, bye.
And there's Mrs. Shannon's School for Girls.
Found in
Which you will see
1890.
again.
Yes, we will. The question is, will everybody there be an actual girl?
Oh, God, let's not get
Yes,
into
I went there.
that.
Or did they
Have
make
fun
it
with
cool?
Anyone remember Black Jack Savage series? I can't say that I do, Eastland, to be honest with you. I don't even think I've ever heard of it.
No, I don't remember that one either.
Yeah.
And a. So this was a reward for getting good grades.
Hmm?
She's like, come on, Adam, let her do it. Please.
Okay. I suppose.
There we go.
The living and the dead.
Right.
He likes it.
Shit.
Shake, shake, Shimara. Shimara. Shake, 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 Shimara. Do it all the time.
All right. What? Sonata? What, Sonata? Working all the time. Like your body anytime. Okay, I believe you. So now Beetlejuice is waiting
Yeah,
where's the
he's-
book?
in the DMV of the Netherworld. No, you may not touch my legs like that.
Do not do that. You do not have my permission. Listen, shame on you, you creep.
She's still waiting?
Oh my god, poor guy.
Now, sir, he's next, and his is like, yeah. Yo, Elvis, yo, King. The way he does it too.
Okay,
is so,
Eastland.
he's such a dick about it. Like, of course, when the voodoo guy does that. Yeah.
The witch doctor. Yep.
Sure, witch doctor. Yeah.
No, it's okay. Someone works.
Do not anger the voodoo
This might be-
god.
Right. I don't want my head to shrink.
No, shrunken head would
No,
not look good on any other.
I will misgender someone, and my head will shrink. Jump around in time. Okay, I believe you.
Shake, Sonora. Shake your body, Lina. Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake it all the time.
What? Sonora?
Working body, Lina.
Working all the time. So, I have learned to actually watch the credits. Every so often, you'll see someone in the credits, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yep, or an end credit scene. Yep.
And then the music, that Danny Elfman music.
Yep, the icon.
That almost sounds like a very macabre version of Hava Nagila.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they used a version of this for the cartoon, which Tim Burton actually produced, if I remember.
Yes,
He
he
was a
did.
producer for it.
Yes, yeah, he was a producer on the cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Beetlejuice, Jack Alicia. This is so good. This movie's so good.
I love it.
It was so much fun.
After
I
yes.
remember watching this as a child, and for some reason, this was like so captivating. And then the next year, I watched Batman. It was so captivating, and I didn't realize it at the time. But you know, the guy who directed those two movies was the same guy who directed my other really big thing when I was a child, Pee-wee Herman, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, his first movie. And when you start, you know, like at some point I put that shit together, I was like, oh my goodness, like this guy is the center of all these movies that I've been. So yeah, I got really into Tim Burton after that. I learned about how, you know, ever since I think Pee-wee's Big Adventure, he's been using Danny Elfman, who started off as a band member in a band called Oingo Boingo from the 80s.
I remember Oingo Boingo. Oingo Boingo very well.
To this, he was never really a composer, but he found a way to compose these beautiful works of cinema over the last 30 years now.
Yeah. Danny Elfman is one of the best movie score composers around. I mean, he's up there with John Williams. Really.
Yes. And it's crazy because John Williams gets a lot of recognition for his work, unlike Danny Elfman. John Williams has how many Oscars?
A lot.
Whereas Danny Elfman has...
I'm honestly not sure.
Nothing. He has no Oscars.
You're kidding.
He has no. He's never.
Wow.
I don't know if he's ever even been nominated, but he has no Oscars.
Wow,
That's wild.
that's actually kind of sad. But
This
good
is a
as the
man who
composer-
this is a man who made the Simpsons theme song. Danny
Wow.
Elfman.
Wow.
He
That's
should
actually
be a
kinda-
legend among cinema, but for some reason he's more like the black sheep of the cinema when it comes to that.
Well, you know what?
He doesn't get the credit that I think he deserves.
True.
Well, you know what? For those of us who love movies, particularly movies from the 80s and 90s, we owe a big salute and a lot of appreciation to Mr. Danny Elfman. So, if I ever get the chance to meet him, I'll make sure and pass along that message.
And that would
So.
be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's-
because
If I ever get to meet him too, this was actually a mail order. This signature that I got, it was a mail. So I paid for it, and but I never met him. I would love to meet him.
Yeah, he's
Well-
gotten 0 wins with Oscars and 4 nominations.
4 nominations, no wins.
He's got
Always a-
105 total, but only 39 awards, unfortunately.
Wow.
always a groomsman, never a groom.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure he's married.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Bridget Fonda.
Oh, that
What?
makes-
That's what it says according to Wikipedia.
oh, okay.
Check IMDb. I trust them a little bit more now.
True. I'll double check.
Okay. But yeah, so I mean that was the thing about Tim Burton. If you look him up, he has this like crazy, you can make a Disney movie about his life.
Hmm.
He did he got into college for animation, was able to come out of college with this project called Stock of the Celery Monster in 1979.
Okay.
And that got him enough attention to where he got an apprenticeship with Disney.
Cool.
And from
Go ahead.
there, I'm sorry. I was just
No. Go ahead, please.
he spent the next 4 or 5 years working at Disney after that, where it was like, he did a lot of concept art that was never put on screen because it was too dark. And then he was given 3 chances at making some sort of project. And his first project was Vincent, 1982, which was this, really dark stop motion animation project. The next one was a live action Hansel and Gretel thing that he made for the Disney Channel, which had just started.
Yeah.
It just started that year, and they picked him to make this Hansel and Gretel thing for them. The third thing that he was directed to do was Frankenweenie.
Okay.
And when apparently they, when he was done with Frankenweenie, they looked at the product and they were like, "What are you doing? This is Disney. Why are you putting out all this dark shit? You're fired." And they fired him over his work on Frankenweenie because they felt like he was wasting the company's money on stuff that children would never eat up. And
They
we all
clearly didn't know children of the 80s.
Exactly. And one person who did know children of the 80s, and I say this in the most sincere way, was Paul Rubens,
Yes.
who played Pee Wee Herman. He was, he was that Pee Wee, and he, exactly, rest in peace. But he saw Frankenweenie while he was looking for a director for his movie Pee Wee's Big Adventure, and he was like, "This is the guy." And so, because Pee-wee's Big Adventure was being produced by Warner Brothers, Warner Brothers picked Tim Burton up as soon as Disney dropped him to be the director. And of course, that's the movie where Tim Burton proved to be the bankable director that he would always become.
Yep.
Yeah, where of course he's going to make money because this style was just like there's
Very
people
unique.
People like me were into that style, and we ate it up. And just imagine this: I was already into the 1966 Batman series. I was already into Pee Wee Herman, and I was into Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Imagine the clash of all of that coming together in Beetlejuice. I mean, in kind of Beetlejuice first, but then also in Batman.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
I mean, the people who did Beetlejuice did Batman. It's crazy because this is
Here's
movies.
here's a fun little fact about me. I used to watch Pee-wee's Playhouse when I was a kid. I will admit it. I was very bummed when it got taken off the air because I liked it. It was goofy. It was oddball. It was wacky. But, he had that scandal and everything. He admitted he did something dumb.
Yes. And, he worked the rest of his life to try to move on from that.
Yeah.
I think he did learn from his mistake.
He had a resurgence in the late 90s with the movie. I did a review for it. I'm actually thinking about it, but I might do it next year, a watch along for the movie Mystery Men, because he plays a character known as the Spleen.
Okay.
He was hysterical in that movie. He was absolutely hysterical. He then also had a role in I think early 2000s movie with Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz called Blow.
Okay.
Or anything. Very dark, very, very dark film. It's about a guy who gets into the drug business. Kind of similar to Scarface, but it's more true to life in a way.
Right.
But here's the fun fact about me. I have never seen either of the Pee Wee Herman films. Pee Wee's Big Adventure or Pee Wee Rides Again, I think it's the other one. I have never seen either one of those movies. Pee-wee's Big Top. And I have also never seen Edward Scissorhands.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. Yeah.
Not that I don't want to, it's just I never have.
We highly recommend it for sure.
I definitely recommend it because they're good, but also it helps you understand how Tim Burton arose in his career. Edward Scissorhands was, it was something he was doing on the side of all that, and that turned out to be a big thing too.
Well, it was one of, if I recall correctly, it was actually one of the last screen appearances by
Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love Vincent Price.
Yeah.
One of the greats of silver screen.
He was in Thriller too, the music video.
That I remember very well.
But going back to Tim Burton's earlier career, he was first able to get Vincent Price in Vincent because the character that person was playing was a big fan of Vincent Price.
And how could you not be? The man is a legend.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
But Danny Elfman is married to Bridget Fonda. I did check that out.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
I like that. I like that idea.
Wow. He landed himself a 10.
Yes, he did.
So.
You see how he looks, right? Nowadays.
I've seen it. But you know what? Ooh. It's the oddballs that get the good-looking women.
True.
So. Anyway.
But guys, also he's also multi-millionaire.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt either.
Nothing against.
Well, guys. No, me neither. Well, guys, I think we're gonna
wrap it up for the evening, but I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. Jack and Alicia, I appreciate you all being here tonight. Obviously, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed the discussion. And obviously, next month I'll be doing another 2 watch-alongs the week of my birthday. So be sure to keep an eye out for the announcements on those. There'll be a bit of a rewind into the 80s and the very late 90s or the very late 70s with Black Hole and Tron. And obviously, going to be I'm working on a couple of videos or anything. One I already did last night, and then one I'm going to be working on with these 2 tomorrow. And I think another episode of the Ultra Retro podcast. And I think we'll be discussing The Adventures of Robin Hood, starring Mr. Errol Flynn and Miss Olivia de Havilland, along with a very illustrious list of actors and actresses from the golden age of the silver screen, so be sure to check that out once it pops up. But with all that being said, y'all have a great night wherever you're at. We'll see you next time, and until next time, these are the ambassadors signing off.
Let's be friends.
Have you not?